Ah, TikTok. It's so easy, really anybody could do it. Some people don't necessarily do it well, but all it takes is a good idea and even better comedic timing. But in the world of TikTok, much like in the world of real life, two heads are better than one, especially when those two heads are siblings or better yet, full-on twins. And yeah, I'm sure you all have your favorite solo users on TikTok that you're fans of, but imagine if they had someone else by their side to make their content that much better. You might have heard of some of these people on this list, and I hope you have, but I also hope I can introduce you to a TikToker or two that you might learn to love. So that's why I've rounded up some of the best sibling TikTok stars right here on Listed. So the first TikTok star siblings that I want to talk about are Lisa and Leena Mantle, two identical twin sisters from Germany. You definitely know these two. They were once the most followed account on TikTok with 32.7 million followers. They beat out Lauren Gray, who now holds the top spot by about 2.3 million followers. They were known for their lip syncing and synchronized dancing to songs like In My Blood, Karate, and Shape of You. During their time on TikTok, they received multiple awards like the Golden Bravo Otto as social media stars in 2016, a Shorty Award for Muser of the Year in 2017, and were nominated at the Teen Choice Awards in 2017. At just 17 years old, Lisa and Leena have already found a crazy amount of success online. They started off on Musical.ly in late 2015 when they were just 13 years old. But earlier this year in March, Lisa and Leena released this video on their Instagram account. In a TikTok-style, handwritten letter, they announced that they will be shutting down their TikTok account. So the letter reads, "We feel like it's time for us to move on and break new ground. Going new ways also means to part with the old in order to make room for new. We are growing up and our interests are changing, and also the way we want to communicate with you, our community." They continue on by saying, "Thank you for supporting us for 3 years now, for every single one of you who joined us on our way on this platform." So what have the girls been up to since they left TikTok? Well, modeling, of course. And they've remained active on YouTube, where they have a channel with a weekly show called XLL. They just started this project 3 weeks ago, so we're still waiting to see what exactly it's going to entail, but the promo video promises challenges against other twins, music videos, and sketches. So we're keeping our eyes open for these two, but another TikTok twin combo that we're keeping our eyes on are Trishelle and Triana Andino, aka One and Shelly, aka the Splash Twins. They hit 2 million followers in late June and have since gotten another 300,000 followers. At this rate, they'll be at 3 million before we know it. The twins hail from New Jersey and make content that is super relatable, like about how much they wish they could snap their fingers and get Justin Bieber. And they visit IHOP a lot, which, like, same. They've been at it for a while now and just started their YouTube page last year, so we're sure to see a lot more from the Splash Twins. They have amazing chemistry with each other and will often make videos in matching outfits of them at school or somewhere in their hometown. And they've got a great sense of humor about the whole being twins thing. But on top of their comedy and sick taste in music, they've also got the dancing thing pretty down pat. Oh, and they're also sharing some knowledge for all the other students following their account. They've also partnered with big brands like Nickelodeon to help celebrate the 20th anniversary of SpongeBob this past July, and we're sure to see more collabs from them in the future. Our next pair of siblings on the list is Lucas and Marcus Dobre, or the Dobre Twins, as you can find them on TikTok. They're really a double threat. Two brothers, two major followings on two different platforms, two beautiful red Ferraris.
Keep me teeny, it's a dreamy. Wished it on the genie. I got fans finally, ain't you wanting them to see me?
They've got over 17 million fans on TikTok, on top of the other 17 million subscribers they have on YouTube. And they show that they really know what they're doing on both platforms. On TikTok, they're not afraid to take risks and be silly, which is what TikTok is all about, right?
Martha Dump Truck in the flesh. Here comes the cootie squad.
Oh, and they stan Ariana Grande like the rest of us. They do pranks, lip syncs, and they're not afraid to break an iPhone or two. Oh, and did I mention that they're generous?
I got your new car.
It's a Ferrari.
Yeah.
They started off on Vine and were first known as Twin Bots. By 2014, they gained over 300,000 followers. Though they quickly made the switch over to YouTube about 3 years ago, where they give their fans longer format content. They became two of the first original members of Team 10. Their very first YouTube video, which was released in October of 2015, features none other than Jake Paul.
Guys, no, I'm here. No, I'm here. I made it.
They eventually decided to leave Team 10 in June of 2017 and move back to Maryland to be closer to family, which is like the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Despite not being a part of Team 10 anymore, they still continue to make YouTube videos doing very Team 10-esque things though. Like cutting off people's hair and then paying them $1,000, which I'm pretty sure was the plot of a Sour Patch Kids commercial. Well, anyway, they're doing just fine in Maryland. Last year, they were signed to Creative Artists Agency, one of the biggest talent agencies in the world that rep people like George Clooney, Priyanka Chopra, Nina Dobrev, and Ryan Gosling. And if you've ever wondered where they got their dance skills from, well, look no further than their parents. Aurelia Dobre is a retired Olympic gymnast and 1987 all-around world champion who competed for Romania in the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Her and their father own Dobre Gymnastics in Baltimore, Maryland, and now the twins are continuing their mother's legacy by doing a tour of their own. Though they're not going to the Olympics, they're doing shows around the world for their fans. On tour, they do crazy stunts and gymnastics live. They were nominated for a Streaming Award in 2018 for Breakout Creators, and they're still putting out great TikToks about once a week. This next pair of siblings aren't twins, but that's what makes them all the funnier. Shiloh and Elijah Nelson, or Shiloh and Bros, have 1.5 million followers on TikTok. Their channel gives an inside look at Shiloh and her two brothers, Judah and Elijah, fooling around and doing what siblings do.
Hug it out. Yes, Steph.
You might recognize their older brother Elijah from television roles on Bizaardvark, The Thundermans, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, or Parks and Rec. And they have celeb guest appearances like all the time in their videos, like singer Elderbrook. And Shiloh also voices a character on Disney's Puppy Dog Pals. Their videos are also super relatable, especially if you have a sibling yourself who you love to hate. But they also aren't afraid to break an iPhone or two, which I'm starting to think might be a trend that I've missed. Shiloh and Bros also have a YouTube channel that they just started last year. They were first known as Shiloh to Judah, but they quickly changed their name. Their TikTok following, though, is much larger than their YouTube following, but they make really entertaining content on both platforms. Like on YouTube, where they made a parody video of Selena Gomez's It Ain't Me, all about blaming their siblings for the mess they made in their house.
It ain't me, no, no.
Their videos also sometimes feature their mom, who's really a good sport about the whole thing, unlike my mom, who I've asked to come into the studio about 500 times to be featured in one of these videos. Shiloh is currently filming the upcoming film for Netflix called Feel the Beat, starring fellow Disney star Sophia Carson. They also recently have made videos and posts to bring awareness to Pitt Hopkins, a genetic syndrome that's characterized by developmental delay and breathing problems.
Oh, okay, this is hot sauce for Hopkins. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot.
So they put out a YouTube video about once a week and regularly post to their TikTok as frequently as once per day. You can definitely tell that despite them picking on each other over and over again, there's a lot of love in the Nelson house. And that brings us to Noah and Jonah, the Sniffin' Twins, or as you might call them, Sniff Wins on TikTok. They're up-and-coming TikTokers who just started posting in early August, and in just 1 month, they've gained over 93,000 fans. They've got that do-it-for-the-vine mindset, which probably helped them get all those followers. And they involve their grandma a lot, who honestly is my favorite part of this channel.
Hey,
Martha Dump Truck in the flesh.
here comes the cootie squad.
Shut up.
Their videos are different than actual TikTok influencers because they're real, raw, and unfiltered. They put a lot of thought into their videos, but they don't have thousands of dollars to spend on them. They don't have a YouTube or Instagram with millions of followers. They just have talent and a sense of humor. In fact, they're just normal, everyday high school students who play basketball and enjoy spending time with their family. Their most watched video features their whole family, of course including grandma. And this comment summarizes what I think about her perfectly. Not to be dramatic, but I would die for her. Moving on, I've got double the dose for you of Alan and Alex Stokes. The Stokes twins, as they're known on TikTok, are equal part heartwarming and equal part kind of disturbing. Still, they managed to make me laugh, and with a whopping 8 million followers, they're certainly making other people laugh too. Of their 8 million followers, 5 million of those were gained in just the past 4 months. Their most watched video, of course, is accompanied by Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
Dude, it's my ex.
I'm the bad guy. Duh.
They also have a large following on their individual Instagram accounts. Alan has more than 4.5 million followers and Alex has 3.5. On their Instagrams, they mostly repost their videos from TikTok and YouTube. Their YouTube following is a bit smaller with 2 million followers, though that's nothing to laugh at. But they do pranks there as well, like this escape prisoner prank, which might have gone further than they expected.
Do anything wrong.
They attended the MTV Movie and TV Awards in June, and they also made headlines in February of this year after Alex was hospitalized with a ruptured appendix. The twins made a video talking about Alex's near-death experience that was picked up by major news outlets. In the video, Alan says, "I've never seen Alex in this much pain in my entire life. His face turned pale. He was shaking, he was sweating, he was screaming at the top of his lungs." The video has over 5 million views on YouTube, and fans everywhere commented their best wishes for Alex. They also talked about their experience on Instagram, saying, "This past week has definitely been one of the scariest moments of my entire life. I'm so overwhelmed by the amount of love and support I received from you guys. It means so much and I never expected it. I'm doing a lot better now, so if you guys are worried, just know I'm fine." But one little appendix surgery didn't stop them from coming right back at their usual antics. And trust me when I say they're just gonna keep getting better and better. Next up, we have Zoe and Zay, or Real Natia Twins on TikTok. They've got some serious editing skills, which really lets them stick out in the app. They do plenty of dance videos and parodies of famous quotes from movies and television.
It's adorable. Oh, it's so fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
They're another duo of everyday regular people whose sense of humor and timing have catapulted them to success on TikTok. They're also not afraid to make fun of themselves.
Oh my gosh, you guys are twins!
We're actually not twins, we're sisters.
But you guys literally talk at the exact same time.
What?
Our next duo is almost too cool. Like Kennedy and Morgan Mason bought cargo pants, so I bought cargo pants level cool. So the Mason twins are another account to look out for because their follower count is shooting up so fast. They're on top of all the latest trends, they've got great fashion, and they're not afraid to try new things. They're 2 college students who make TikToks on the side of studying to work in digital marketing and media, and they certainly know what they're doing in that department. Kennedy and Morgan have racked up 100,000 followers since starting TikTok and are making the most of Hot Girl Summer.
If your hoe spam my inbox, then I block her quick. All this jewelry.
They've both also got a decent following on Instagram with 18.9 thousand followers each. Oh, and they come with a positive message as well.
That should be me beating your
Together, they founded the Greenverse, which is an initiative that aims to guide people on how to live sustainably and do their part in helping the environment. All right, guys, so next time you head over to TikTok, check out some of these siblings who are changing the game and making great content. But there's honestly so many good TikTok users out there that I know I couldn't get to all of them. So let me know your favorite sibling pairs in the comment section below. And then when you're done with that, guys, make sure you click right over here to watch another video and right down here to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching Clevver News. I'm Emil Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon.